Oh boy, hold on. All right, I guess I do have to change that. Let me see if I can get that in. Oop, in here. Right, just gonna make one quick change. See if I can make sure that people can actually see me. There we go. Why did it reset since yesterday? That's so weird. Cool, got it. All right, hey guys, Happysplasher here. Good morning. Right now we are going to do some Divine Arena and then some Pit. So let's get right into it. So you can see over here, Divine Arena is new. And you can see here, we have the Son of Woods here on the left. We have the King of the North on the right. We have epic chests that we can get as rewards. We'll currently get 1200 because we're in League 1. And so, yeah. So let's start it off. Check it out. Look at the flavor text here. So it's not necessary to use thorns. Okay, so we're going to use spikes over here. And then on this side, we're going to be using units with high health and a lot of block. Yeah. Okay, yeah, let's go. Ooh, I forgot. I was going to test out the music. I'll do that for tomorrow, hopefully. All right, so let us start with a unit with high health. We're also going to take a look at their warlord skills. So they have the damage skill here to deal damage to all enemies on our side. Have 2 spearmen, and then also plus attack to order units on their side for turn. Plus health on the buildings, block over here, damage here, and then plus health. Okay, so like I said, we're going to start with the unit with high health. Probably going to get rid of their building here as well. So we're going to summon this unit here. Probably makes more sense to see how much actually. It's not too bad. Yeah, might as well. Summon the unit here with the high attack and get rid of the building. Age Boga, good afternoon. So we got this over here, destroying the building, also making sure that we can block and keep our own building alive. All right, not a problem. So they summon this unit here, freezes one of our units at the end. We're just going to destroy it in combat so that we can keep going on with tempo. The ranged unit over here gets an attack boost when it comes into play. All right, so they did their damage skill. You can see here, all units are taking damage. I'm going to try and keep this unit alive because it will give an attack boost to our other attacking units as well. Okay. Unit here will reflect damage and then also gives block. We're going to use our spike skill and then do that so that we can get to our silent skill here, so that way it can't reflect damage. Again, we are going to summon a unit with high health. Just got to make sure that we can also destroy this unit too. We'll summon this unit here. And this one here has spikes and then gives spikes at the whenever it is destroyed. Okay, just a building here gives block, but other than that, we can just run that over. I'm gonna summon another attacker. Summon this unit here with the high health. Summoning it here on the D2 spot. A, B, C, D, 1, 2, 3 in terms of the location. So that way we can figure out, we can direct where we're going to be summoning the units. We summon this unit because it has the high health, it gains health, and then also deals has spikes damage at the end. Hello there. All right, we got this unit here, got the archer behind themselves. It will be destroyed, and then the building here will actually deal the damage to destroy that. So we're just gonna keep going. Summoning another unit with high health. Placing this one over here in the C2 area as well. Okay, so we're in pretty good shape right now. We have on the top lane the threat of lethal, and so they're going to have to find a way to destroy this or block. And so we're just going to stack on with the new, what do you call it? New range. It's the new guy. Yeah, I'm trying to put in some more emotes as we're talking about. Don't really know what's good for the vibe of the chat, I would say, but we'll start with the standard stuff and then make some custom ones for later. Also, I'm also trying to make sure that the I guess the layout and everything is kind of attainable, so it's not like, oh, okay, hey, you had to be a super wizard or anything in order to make this up. I think this emote here is actually part of the standard stuff that they already have. That is, yeah, you don't have to worry about it being too fancy or anything. All right, so they did their spearman summoned, and then they also summoned this unit here that deals damage to units on our side with block. So they have the 2 units here took damage, but we do have lethal now. We're just going to skip the turn to avoid any death triggers, just in case. I mean, they don't have death triggers, but for us, we just want to make sure that we're consistent with our gameplay logic. Okay, so we did get the win, so that's good. And got some going. Okay, epic low tricks, so that's good. Right now we're going to do the King of the North side. You see the list changed. Yes, we're changing stuff on the overlay, trying to make things a little more, I guess, more informative, a little more interactive as well. I just got to make sure that, I mean, they're going to be adding a couple more things as well. So we'll try to make this good for everybody. All right, so let's take a look at their warlord skills. So they have the spikes. We had the same skills from last time. Also has the silence and then plus attack to nature. Same idea. We're going to start defending our buildings and then going from there. We have this unit here as the high enough attack to destroy this, and also the mental shield and the block. That way we can both get rid of this building and then keep this building alive. What does this new hero stand for? Oh, yeah, I really should. I gotta put a header over there. So the heroes down here, I guess. Oh, I can't really see the mouse over here. Okay. So yeah, the ones on the bottom left, that's actually the current squad that we're using in League. And so it gives people an idea of what I'm currently doing on a kind of a day-to-day game. All right, so let's see here. We got damage over there, over there. Okay, I see what we're gonna do. So we're gonna be summoning the unit, this unit here on the D2, trying to give it an attack boost. This unit gives block to our units at the end of turn, and then also reflects damage whenever one of our units are attacked. We're trying to set up the board right now so that we can wipe out this range unit, the one with the high attack. It is being blocked by this building, but we can start to stack some damage for later on. Let's see here, damage over there. All right, so we are actually, let's see here, the totem here that does the reflect damage to our warlord. It also does the heal. Let's see, combat. All right, so we're gonna need to do our damage skill to actually get rid of the building. Next, we're going to do our summons to get the extra units with block. And then 1, 2, I gotta see if this is enough damage. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 2. Oh no, actually this won't be destroyed. Wow. Oh no, it will be destroyed. Okay, so we're going to be summoning this unit here. It deals damage to their units for every unit that we have with block, which is in this case 6. And placing this over here, deal 30 to destroy that. And then we'll have our building to deal the rest of the damage to the totem over here. So we are low on health right now, but we do have the board. We still have the unit here with the mental shield. And we have, okay, so just the spikes. This one here still is reflecting the damage. We're going to have our building be able to deal the rest of this damage, or we can summon a unit to destroy that as well. And you know what? Might as well. So we'll summon this ranged unit over here. This ranged unit will get an attack boost whenever block triggers on our side. And we're not threatening lethal right now, but we at least have a lot of units on the board. That's the reason why this is called summon. So they did their spike skill. So we're going to be taking damage to our units, and that's okay. Right. We have enough. Let's see, 26, 30. So we're a little short. That's okay. This unit here has the spikes, and then also gives spikes, combat. How much spikes is it? It's 16, okay. So we're going to be summoning the unit here with the high attack. We're going to spread it out over here on the second lane, so that way we can still deal damage even if we are blocked. And now we are threatening lethal on 3 lanes, so should be all set. They did the silence, And now we just got to make sure that we don't take 69 damage. Does this have a death trigger? No, it doesn't. And we'll just skip the turn. And there we go. Okay. Okay, so we got some gold, as we normally do, and then also got some epic Jolnir, yeah, the lightning god, so that's good. Okay, so, well, Divine Arena is going to refresh in about another day or so we'll check back in on that. The other thing that we're going to do today, we are going to do some pit. So let us first switch our Warlord back to something that we can use. In the early stages, we always use the Pirate. Can you do a Hall of Fame? Hey, Growlander, yeah, I can do some Hall of Fame. Let me do some Hall of Fame right after this. So we have our pet that we want to give to our Warlord, and then we're going to be using the Pirate as mentioned. Okay, going over to the pit. Ooh, we have a new pit boss. I've never seen this one before. Malevolent Morrigan. Let's take a look at their skills. So before one of their female units attacks, ally being them, they will get plus attack. Every third turn, we'll deal damage to units on our side, except female units. And then on the sixth turn, we'll summon witches on their side for a turn. Okay, so it looks like they're going to get plus attack to their females. They'll deal damage to our units that are not females, and then these extra summons on the sixth turn. Okay, sure. This will be fun. All right, yeah, let's go. Okay, we'll start with our damage pentagrams like we usually do with our pirate. Also seeing the buildings, so plus health rune, right? For us, we have deals damage when one of our units are destroyed, and then also damage to their warlord. Okay, we are going to start using our commons because we are in the early stages of the pit over here. So we have actually triple damage pentagrams on this side, which is really nice, but we don't have any range units that we would like to stack over here. So for the time being, we're just going to use our commons. We're going to be summoning this unit, this melee unit over here in the C3 spot because of the damage pentagram that is still available over here. And we're not too worried so much about their stats. We just want to make sure that we can get rid of the commons as early as possible, so that way we can reach our better units for later. Okay, got the unit here that summons the puppet. The puppet here will reflect damage, and so we just want to avoid that, altogether. What can we do here? As well, we'll summon this common just to go through here. Doesn't do anything except give negative attack to their units, which isn't going to be an issue because this unit here can remove the negative effects. But like I said, we're just trying to get rid of our commons so that we can not have to draw them in our inventory. All right, so that's good. Summon here, sets the attack of 1. All right, we're going to summon our ranged unit over here to continue on the attack. And then since it did land on a damage pentagram over there, we are going to destroy that. Okay, so as you saw, the actual skill went off, so it deals damage to our units except females, which in this case, that's actually good why we did summon a female. So in 3 more turns, we'll take some more damage, and then we'll also see those witches come on play. All right, so we're going to do our shark summon now. And they do come out here in the 3rd row, because it only comes out in this 3rd row. So we'll do combat here. We'll have the mental shield broken, and then the pentagram will actually destroy that. We're going to keep going for damage, so we will summon the ranged unit actually over here. Okay, we also got some health back off of the melee kill because of the Gleedy Pet skill here. Okay, and hopefully we can actually draw some ranged units so we can actually stack some units on this line. All right, so combat. We don't have anything right now, so we will continue. We'll summon another common, and we'll place it in the 2nd lane over here. The reason why in the 2nd lane is because we want to make sure that we can still draw out ranged units and summon them so we can deal damage over here. Okay, so next turn, we will take damage to our units that are not female. So in this case, it'd be this one, this one, this one, this one. You can see from the symbol here, this is the male symbol. This one here is the female symbol. And then also we will see those witches summons. So let's see here. We can actually get rid of the puppet. That'd be nice. Let's do that. So we'll summon this unit here. It summons an archer behind themselves. Okay, so we're just going to get rid of that, so that way we won't have to deal with it in the future. And so we'll take the damage, and then we have the witches that we saw. The witches will, well, they just kill themselves at the next, beginning of the next turn. All right. Okay, so not bad. This is going to be destroyed in combat. This will also be destroyed in combat. We're going to be summoning another common over here, and we're going to be summoning it here in the A3 spot. Well, there you go. That was Malevolent Morrigan. Okay, so that one wasn't too bad, I suppose. I mean, we also have some pretty strong commons as well, so that's why. Okay, so we got some rare Madam Agony. Okay, rare Masora. And rare Grace of Rockfleet. Okay, cool. Okay, we got another boss, new boss over here, Ravenna the Insidious. Let's take a look at their skills. So at the start of the turn, we'll give plus health to their buildings. Okay. Every third turn, we'll summon a magical cauldron. Okay, not really sure what that does, but we'll take a look when it comes out. And on the sixth turn, we'll deal damage to our units for every cauldron on. Okay, so they're going to get plus health on their buildings. They're going to get another building, most likely, and then they're going to deal damage for every one of these buildings. Okay, sure. Yeah, let's go. Okay, so let's take a look at their buildings first. So plus health to their units, negative attack, damage to the warlord, and then damage over here. Take care if the cauldron dies, it will transform a random enemy to a stone. Whoa. All right, yeah, that's okay. We'll like I said, when it comes out, we'll deal with it. That's actually kind of scary. All right, so we have the damage pentagrams coming out here. This one's actually kind of nice. We have double coverage over here, and we have the double coverage over here. Or not double coverage, but we'll have pentagrams over here. We do want to cover some damage over here, but we're going to stack units over here on this double pentagram lane. So we'll summon the range unit over here, get rid of the building. Oh, that is the cauldron. And it actually looks kind of nice as a building. That's really cool. It's Halloween themed, even though Halloween was yesterday. All right, so at the end of the turn, we'll deal damage to our warlord, and then when it dies, it it changes one of our units into a stone. Okay, sure. Well, this is also why we're using commons. We'll do that. So we'll be able to destroy that. Destroy the building here as well, since they are using a lot of buildings. We're summoning it here in the C2 area, or D2 area. So we'll see what happens. We'll destroy it, and it turns into a stone, which is just really small and has block. Sure. Okay, and so they summon another cauldron over there. All right, we'll summon another one of these. Summon the range unit over here on the C1 area, just spreading out the damage. And you can see we do have another stone over here and another cauldron. Okay, so it looks like they're just summoning a lot of cauldrons and going to deal damage to us. Going to be focusing on their buildings if we can. And see over here, that's going to make sense. All the stones. Okay, thankfully we do have the damage pentagrams so that if they do land on them, we're going to be okay for damage. I think we might also be able to just win from sudden death too. Here, I gotta just look at the skills over again. So we'll have combat, we'll actually turn this into a stone as well. Summon another range unit over here. Okay, and then we, as you saw with our melee kill, we did get some health back. Ah, okay, yeah. So at the end of turn, great. Okay, so we'll keep on summoning our commons. And this is great. Well, at some point we're not going to be able to attack because we will not be able to summon. So we'll have commons over there. We'll summon another melee unit over here, just getting rid of our commons. And actually, we don't mind losing attempts too, but this is fine. So you can see just more cauldrons over and over and over. Okay, so let's see here. We will actually do a shuffle now because we want to access another unit that we can summon. Okay, oh, okay, so that's good. Oh, at some point we won't be able to attack there. Yeah, sure, why not? All right, so we'll summon the common. Okay, transforms that. Okay. Why do they now summon a unit that can attack all of a sudden? Alright, so this unit here will give plus attack to their order. Okay, so combat over here, and then the damage will actually destroy that as well. We will skip the turn because we can't summon anymore. Alright. Okay, and so when we destroy this last cauldron, we won't be able to summon. Really, really weird. Sure, let's skip the turn again. So as you can see, we have all these stones, which we can't do anything with. We are now just gonna skip the turn. We can still deal damage with the sudden deaths, which I'll show you over here. So we'll do our summons. Can't summon them because we have all our spots filled. We hit an attack boost over here, and then this is where we're going to deal the damage, the sudden death. So we'll have some damage to the Warlord, which we can't do enough for lethal right now, but they are going to gain damage over the next couple of turns. So we're just gonna skip that. Okay, we'll take some damage. Take some damage to our buildings, which is nice because now we can actually start summoning again. Okay, and at this point, we can, let's see, well, we can probably just get rid of the cauldrons because they are going to deal damage to our Warlord. So yeah, let's just get rid of their cauldron. Why not? All right, so we're also able to start cycling out our commons more often. Once we do that, then we're going to start going for some major damage to the Warlord. So we will now summon the ranged unit over here in the D1. Doesn't really have any skills that are relevant right now, but like I said, we're just trying to go for more damage while you can still do so. All right, so combat over there. We'll summon the common over here to help us block, and probably want to summon it in the... Yeah, we'll summon it over here in the D2 spot. Oof. Okay, so they summon another cauldron again, and so now we don't have an attacker. Okay, summon the common over here. This common here has the extra attack, so we can destroy this, and then still go for some damage. But then it will be transformed because... Oh! The cauldron can still transform one of these stones, so not necessarily stuck with units that are not stones, which is really good. We'll summon the ranged unit over here, and looks like we're almost out of the commons too. That'll help us out a lot. Got our another another stone transformation. Summon this melee unit, so we can get rid of all of our commons now. Nice. So as you can see, we are taking that damage at turn, so damage. So eventually they will fill up all of our spots where we can summon, but at the same time, we can also set up the board pretty nice. And as long as we can start taking the damage, so I don't think we've taken more than 200 damage at any point. We still have our sudden deaths as well, which you can see right now, they actually deal 9, but still not enough to deal lethal. So let us... We're going to get rid of some bad units like we normally do. So we'll summon a ranged unit actually over here. Okay, just try and deal as much damage as we can now to the Warlord. We're going to start ignoring these buildings because we actually do want them to deal damage to all of our units. So that is why we'll do that for now. There. And summon this unit here with the low attack. Oops. Why does it say we can't summon here? This is a glitch. Yeah, this is a glitch. We're supposed to be able to summon in this row here. All right, summon it in the A2 spot. Yeah. Right. So with our Gleedy pet right now, we can still gain health, and so that is why we're still in this battle. I guess if we didn't, well, you just summon there, you not be able to do that. Okay, we will summon this unit here with the attack, the low attack rather. And then since this unit is actually on the damage pentagram, that will be destroyed. Okay, we'll keep going. We will shuffle because we actually want to keep this unit here with the flight. We could use this against another boss. So we'll do a shuffle. All right, I got this unit here with the low attack. So we'll actually summon that. The rock is yours, but a graphic problem, it's stuck on their side. Yeah, it is. I've seen that happens when some units die, but then they don't get cleared for whatever reason. We'll summon this unit here on the B3 spot. Okay, so now we're just stuck with summoning range units, at least to attack. All right, so we'll do another shuffle. I do actually want to save this one. This one's kind of nice. It has the give mist to chaos units at the end. So we'll do a shuffle once more. And we will, Building's all right to get rid of, but it also can help us set up for lethal. So we'll summon this range unit over here on the B1. We don't want to destroy this building quite yet. And as you can see, as a result, because they did have another building, they dealt extra damage to our units for every cauldron. So that actually allows us to open up these spots over here. Okay, so let's see. Combat will most likely, worst case scenario, this could get transformed. So we will do a shuffle. We actually don't have any more shuffles. I see over there. I want to save this unit here because it actually deals damage to a chaos unit, which we could use against later. Some of the range unit, and we're going to avoid the buildings so that we can actually deal some damage. Ooh, transformed and transformed. Yikes. Also transformed. Our sudden deaths, as you can see here, they can actually deal 12 damage, so we'll need a lot more to get through. We're going to ignore this unit because it's on the damage pentagram, so we'll summon over here. Okay, so another cauldron, some more damage again. Most likely the unit will get transformed. Summon the unit here with the low, we'll summon this unit with the low attack and placing it in the C2 spot. That way we leave ourselves some options for later. Another cauldron. Okay, some more damage again. This is fine. Want to save this one. Yeah, sure. Why not get rid of the building? All right, yeah, we'll do that. Yeah, sure. Why not? We'll summon the building just to get rid of it. Cool. All right. So this boss is just very, very stally because of all the transforms. All right, we got the unit here with the low attack, so we'll get rid of that. Yeah, we'll summon it over here in the lane with the damage pentagram. Okay, another cauldron. Summon the melee unit over here on the double pentagram lane. Okay, so the cauldron did come out first, and then as you saw, the damage happened to all of our units. We're racking up the turn count. Look at this. 30 turns already. Okay, okay, this one is now going to deal 15, I see. So it's tough to see how many there actually are, but I guess we could do it. Yeah, sure, why not? So this one deals 15. It's number 1. You can see here we are now doing 15 instead of the 6 that we had from before. But not quite enough. 15. We have it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, hold on. Okay, well, they're at 3 damage, and they're not going to be touching our life points now at this point. Just get rid of this. Get rid of this unit out of our squad. And then we'll have the sudden death to deal the lethal for next turn. Okay, so here's the sudden death, and there you go. Ravenous the Insidious, or Ravenna the Insidious, took 32 turns. Easy battle, but just a very, very stally battle. Okay, so some rare low tricks. Okay, ooh, rare Grimoire Nightchild. That's good. And some rare Triton. Sure, all right. Cool. So we will have the next 2 pit bosses tomorrow because they recharge every 24 hours. See here. Oh, these are all new too. Cool. Let's take a look at the, let's take a preview of the next boss over here. So the Sybil Dark Whisper. So whenever Pierce triggers on their side, meaning that they have a unit that attacks with Pierce, will deal damage to our Warlord. Every 6 turn, it will summon a Ghosta. Right, that I remember Ghosta deals damage to us whenever one of their units attacks, and then also deals damage to our units whenever we attack their Warlord. And then whenever a Ghosta dies, it destroys our Warlord. Huh. Okay, so it looks like we have 6 turns to deal as much damage as we can without destroying a Ghosta. And so other than that, yeah, all right. That's kind of scary. Okay. And then we can also take a look at this one here, the little Minx Selena. Let's take a look at their skills. I know this one is new too as well. So see here. So whenever one of their units attacks, it will curse one of our units. Okay. Every 3rd turn, we'll deal 69 damage, 69 curse to our Warlord. And then on the 7th turn, we'll kill all units that are cursed on our side. Okay. So it looks like they're gonna take advantage of that new curse skill on our units. So this will be an interesting battle to take a look at. Okay, so that is cool. As mentioned, because Kylander asked for some Hall of Fame, so yeah, let's do some Hall of Fame. I'm gonna claim this reward here. We'll do 3 battles for the Hall of Fame for today, and then we will end it there. Oh, we should equip our pet as well. Our pet is still on our pirate. All right, so let's do that. All right, we're going now to the league. All right, and like I said, just 3 battles, just to make it quick. We're gonna continue doing league on Wednesday. So yeah, let's go. Okay, so we're already facing a Warlord here with a much higher health than us. They also have the Drogon pet that will deal damage whenever a male unit destroys something on their side. And the first turn Masora. All right, so this Masora here will give it an extra copy of itself whenever it attacks, and then also gets the attack boost. We will. Well, doesn't look like we're going to make it out of this one, but we'll do what we can. So we'll summon the Yoster over here on the A2 spot, so we can actually stop this. We summon it over here because we want to deal as much damage to the top units first, so that way we can affect the rest of the copies that are on the board. As you can see, we are already very behind because we had less life points than them. And then also they have 4 attackers, which can happen with the Masora on the very first turn. And they got the unit here that gives an extra attack to one of their units. And we can't get rid of all of these, so we will have to get out of here. This matchmaking in a nutshell. All right, let us keep going. Okay, still more health than us, but we are going first this time, so that's cool. We will start with, let's see here. Take a look at their pet. Some extra attack to one of their units when they come to play. Gonna summon our York here on the D1 spot. This York, when it comes into play, it deals damage to units and then also gets an attack boost when it destroys something. The Reborn 2 is also very nice. So they did their health skill. They also are Ogre as well, so they do have the silence that is ready for them in the next couple of turns. Hey, another Masora. Okay. We have combat over there, combat over there. Do we actually have lethal here? We do not. But we can set up for lethal. So what we'll do is we'll do our vampire summon, and then we will also look for our Yoster, summoning it over here in the D2 spot so that we can give our York protection. As you see, the damage was dealt at the end of the turn by the vampire over here. And if our Yoster is still alive, we'll be able to set up for a board wipe next turn because of the damage skill here, the start of the turn. All right. Okay, we actually have lethal now. So what we'll do is we'll mark their units for destruction. This one here has a lot of skills, but we'll get rid of that. Then we will summon this unit on the A2 spot, give an attack boost. This unit also gives extra attack to 2 of our units. In this case, is enough for lethal. Okay, we will do one more battle, and hopefully we can draw a pretty easy opponent. Oh, we don't. We're now facing Devcunz over here. This one here with the higher health. They also have the same skills that we do. So the Arch Vampire, the Kill All Wounded, and then the Witch Summons. All right, they summon their own York over here. Just looking at their base stats because most likely we're going to summon something to silence. All right, so we will start with our Vampire first, which is nice. We'll also then summon our Yoster behind it. The Yoster, when it comes into play, it silences the male unit, so now it doesn't have the Reborn. And then we also got rid of it at the end over there. Okay, they summon the vampire. So we do want to get rid of this right now. Oof. Okay, so they summon their own Grace of Rockfleet over here. This Grace of Rockfleet deals damage to a random unit. Trigger 7 times. Also gives a unit an attack boost over here, so that's why this now has 255. Very nice. Do we have anything to get rid of this? We do. So we don't have enough attack in order to, we do have something to attack this, but then we're going to be taking lethal over here. There, combat there. This one's going to be pretty close. Let's see, we'll take, okay. We got to be able to block, and that's the problem. There. Or, okay, actually, we'll use our scrap. So our scrap can deal extra attack, and then also steal attack as well. Something over here in the C2 spot, or the D2 spot, rather. Gain some health back, so that would be nice. And then also, as a result of destroying this unit, we can steal the attack over here. All right, so what we can do now, since all of their units are marked for damage, we'll do our destruction. And then we will continue on. Let's see, combat. All right, we're going to need some RNG on our side because they can still do their destruction skill. We can actually wipe out our units here. I don't think we can. So we have our Masoras, which can actually potentially block over here, but then this unit's also wounded, so they'll be able to go there. And then also these are, if either one of these were not wounded, we would be okay. How much damage can we do? 1, 200. So not enough yet. We'll do our Masoras. We'll attack, get an extra copy. Okay, so we actually now have Masoras here to block. The only issue again is because this unit is wounded, once they do the destruction skill, they will be able to attack. And even though we do have these Masora copies, we are going to be taking lethal on this line here. So yeah, that was unfortunate. I mean, they also started first, so that's why, and they have a little bit of a health boost as well. But yeah, that is League for that portion. We still need to upgrade our units because, as you can see in our squad, we have plenty of levels available. It's just that we're waiting for until high growth in order to get them stronger. Okay, So just a quick recap of today's stream. So we did some Divine Arena over here. The Warlord, the spikes wasn't so bad. It didn't really come into play. It was just more of making sure that our units were live, and then we picked off the rest of their other units. Over here, we had the King of the North. The unit, I think it's called Swordmaster. It's the one that deals damage whenever when it comes into play and has units with block on our side. So that unit's actually going to help you out a lot in order to wipe up the board. We also did the pit. We had some new pit bosses over here, so that's kind of cool. The second boss is actually very interesting in terms of the skill that it has to transform one of our units. You know, yeah, it's something that is a challenge for newer players. And then also we did some League. We ran into 2 pretty strong opponents, and then we also had our own good setup as well. So yeah, for tomorrow's stream, we're going to continue on with we'll do some more pit. Divine Arena is going to actually refresh on Wednesday, so we can check back in on that. And yeah, so pretty short one tomorrow, but yeah, we'll do what we can. So thanks guys for tuning in. If you guys have any questions, comments, feedback, or concerns, leave a message on Twitch, Discord, or YouTube. The content streaming schedule is actually over here. And yeah, please like and follow on Twitch for the live stream, and then like and subscribe on YouTube for more videos. Like I said, we're going to have some more Divine Arena happening on the next couple of days. We'll have some more pit, especially with these new guys coming out. And then also the World event will be happening this Friday as well. So check back in on there if you want to see some new stuff going on. But yeah, thanks guys for tuning in. I appreciate each and every one of you guys checking out the channel and looking at some Mighty Party stuff. And yeah, this is Happysplasher, signing off.